Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you all for coming by. My name is Will of M. The M comes later. Now, in this video, we're discussing if Woli has an ecstasy state. For those who don't know, it was introduced in chapter 390 of the manga, and it was ability belonging to Brian Hawk. Now, the general gist of the ability, think of as a short power-up. You pretty much... Your stamina goes up. It seems to be your punches land with greater precision, and you have kind of a bloodlust and pleasure in attacking her and your opponent. One of the biggest differences between ecstasy and fighting spirit is that fighting spirit comes from a pure place of mostly just desire to win and make those supporting you proud, whereas ecstasy comes from more of a selfish place, has more of a bloodlust, and in most cases, it's been shown to really just want to hurt and even the intent to kill the other person. So that's the two biggest takeaways from both power-ups. Essentially, they both do the same thing besides that. Now, so far in the story, people with ecstasy state have been shown to have red eyes. In the manga, they're colored black, but they're red, and the anime is shown through Brian Hawk. The only two known cases of it are when Mashiba fought Sawamura, and obviously when Brian Hawk fought Takamura. There was another fighter named Dak Boy that Miata fought. However, although his eyes were black in the manga, they're changed to be regular in the actual anime, so I don't really consider that the case. But it seems fighters who are associated with Miguel Zale have this wild urge and almost feral way of fighting to them, so I think they all have the ability to possess it. I believe that the final trump card that Miguel Zale gave to Woli was to unleash his ecstasy state. Now, I don't necessarily believe he has one, because even with the Ippo fight, he didn't even show much fighting spirit. He kind of just, he did his best, but he still lost the fight. However, when they were doing the weigh-ins, he had a sinister smile. So I believe he has a spirit close to it. That he can use to pull out to defeat Martinez. Also, within ecstasy state, there's another form which was almost achieved by Brian Hawk during the fight with Takamura. It appeared in chapter 391. It's called true ecstasy. This state, I believe, can only be achieved from physically almost permanently damaging someone. Brian Hawk said he wanted a license to kill and eat to his fill. So I believe that means ending someone's boxing career. It's almost ironic that ended up happening to him, but I believe that is what true ecstasy is. And Mashiba can be shown to have considered to have achieved true ecstasy when he defeated Sawamura and knocked him outside of the ring. And later on that night, he actually ended his career by getting into a car accident. To no fault of Mashiba's, but still, it seemed that he had achieved his goal. Tiredness from being so high elevation, his fatigue, and be able to go and use techniques we haven't seen before. And as Martinez said, his biggest issue with Woli is his mobility and his athleticism. So throwing punches from awkward angles, even throwing smashes from awkward angles, may be the key, and to not guaranteeing his victory, but guaranteeing him last another round. I believe he told Ippo to tell Sendo that he knows the way to beat Martinez and to watch him. I think he's gonna reveal one of the chinks in Martinez's armor in this fight. I have a whole sub reel about what I think Martinez's real weakness is. I'll put that up later at a later date. Speaking of Sendo,